Okay, yeah, I've connected my thing. Sorry, there are people that I forgot to share. Yeah, okay, now everything is good. Test your knowledge. No house. Or we're coming to this one. Samuel loves cars. His friend John promised Samuel that he will steal a car and sold to him cheaply. John steals the car and sell it to Samuel. What real relationship Samuel has with the car? That's the question. Is he lawful holder? Is he bona fide and lawful holder? Is he bona fide possessor? Is he malafide and lawful holder? Is he malafide possessor? What real relationship Samuel has with the car? Number B, will the above real relationship changes if Samuel didn't know that John sold him a stolen car? Let's just assume if he does not know and then John sold him a car. He doesn't know, then John sell him a car. What relationship does he have? And then I also go to the now, therefore, the savient owner as the owner of the savient tenement hereby gives and grants to the dominant owner and his successors in title as owner of the dominant. Let me accept. Sena, dominant owner with the right to the dominant owner to use the said servitude in perpetuity for the conveyance for thereover of said wage by the way of a storage pipeline. What kind of a servitude is this one? And then number last, what is the difference between personal servitude and parietal servitude? Remember, parietal servitude, we call it a real or a land servitude.
Ma? How was achieved? You lost a code. You lost a code. Oh, you lost a code.
Okay, yeah. So guys, you can try. Try is not, it's not bad at all. Even in the examination, after all, you will try.
Okay, so I'll try the Samuel first question.
Oh yeah, the Samuel.
Okay, yes, the Samuel I think is a Malafida possessor, because it holds the thing while he's aware that is not a legally recognized owner of that thing, which is the car.
And then number B, if now he does not know.
I think on that one, he will change to be a bona fide unlawful holder, because he thinks that maybe the transaction was, or the person who sold him the car is a real owner of the car, whereas he's not.
Yeah,
That's what
but I told you that bona fide and lawful arise out of the contract when there's a performance, whether the will is valid or not, whether the lease agreement is valid or not, or whether the person has a legal right to live in such a place or to own such a thing. That's when a person can be bona fide and lawful holder if the person is not aware that the lease agreement expired, whereas it's not. So yeah, you are right on number A. What type of what a real relationship he has? Of course, it's a malafide or malafide possessor. Why? Because he knows he is not the owner of the car, but drive around like he is the owner. Or we can say that he derives benefit like owner. So yeah, you are right. This person is a malafide possessor because he knows that he is not the owner, but he derives a benefit like he's the owner. So he should be malafide or malafide possessor. Then number two, it means that will the above relationship changes if Samuel didn't know that John sold him a stolen car? Yes. Why? Because Samuel will be bona fide possessor. Bona fide possessor is someone who think is the owner, whereas it's not. So he will be just thinking that maybe I'm the owner, whereas he's not. So he will be bona fide possessor. I told you that those one of bona fide and lawful holder and malafide and lawful holder, those are arise out of the lease agreement or a contract or anything that people have uh, uh, signed off for the ownership. That is when we have a lawful holder, bona fide and lawful holder, and malafide and lawful holder. But if there's not any type of that, then we talk about possessor. There's a difference between possessor and holder. Those are different things. Possessor and holder are two different things. So, anyone to try any question here? We have a lot. What type of servitude is this one? No house in Alexander may be smaller than 250 square meters, and no corrugated iron roofs are allowed. And then we have a different types. By the way, okay, let me give you. We have a land servitude. We have a personal servitude. All right. Besides that, which one we have? We have a lot of servitudes, and then those that they know, we have We have a real security, right? And then we have something that people call it condition, some call it limitation, and then now I have mentioned some of the servitude. Now, what type of servitude is this one? No house in Alexander may be smaller than 250 square meters. No corrugated iron roofs allowed. And then number 2, it talks about which section in the Constitution deals with this one.
Okay, let me try. I think this one is land servitude.
Is that
It's a land servitude.
land servitude?
Yes. Because it's dealing with the movable and unmovable things.
Yeah, but I told you that a land servitude is when someone comes with the land and the other one comes with the land. Then they signed, they enter into an agreement that someone will use someone's land to pass through, or they will use it as a farm. You know, when people have a farm, you may find that the river passes through another person's river. Then the person asks for they call it a furrow or what, that they must have access to such a water. That one can be. But this one say no house in Alexander. It means that no Alexander person should build that kind of a house that is smaller than 250 square meters. So when you live there, you know, I don't build a house that is smaller than 250 meters. You know, you go Centern and they say that, like for example, Orange Grove, it's a law. When you go there, you do not. They say that they don't have a time for cricket. Yeah, no, those cricket, especially December, they remind people that be careful. This area, no cricket is allowed. So yeah, what type of now?
Limitation.
Advertising.
Good.
And
It's a condition, and we told many about it when we were answering the question papers. We dealt with this servitude, and then this servitude is dealt with on the based on the section of deprivation. It means that somebody has been deprived, and there was a question of in the question paper where they said that they cannot cut down the who is that one? The jacaranda trees. Those were servitude of the deprivation. So there was a deprivation condition and the limitations that were imposed by the state on that particular area. Some can say that this place is for agricultural only. Some can say this place um, is under the town and planning, and it goes with that town and planning section, act, or it can be about the agricultural one. So those are the limitations. They call it a statutory limitation, some of them. So this may be part of the statutory limitations based on that, or not statutory limitation, just a limitation, normal limitation. So this is type of servitude that will mostly you must know about. So now you know, and then you know that section about deprivation. So it means that the number one will be deprivation. It means that these people are deprived to build any house that is smaller than 250 square meters. They are deprived. You live here, you are deprived. So it's type of the conditions that were inserted in their house. Just like that jacaranda trees, when that condition has been inserted, that you cannot cut down jacaranda trees without a consent from. Now I can see you are getting it. Now let's come to this servitude now. I have mentioned the servitude above. We have this one. We have the owner of the farm and the another owner of the farm. And then they are giving each other the right of a storage pipeline. Now that this person will use the storage pipeline, they even said that even the successor will use this type of a servitude. What kind of a servitude is this one? You have a farm, storage pipeline, then I have a farm, I come to you, we enter into an agreement.
That is land.
Land servitude. That is the land servitude. The person comes with the land, come with the land, then land to land servitude. Then we call it a servitude.
It's a similar example to that one of the well.
Yes, but that one of the well, it was a personal servitude because it was about an individual rather than registered over the farm. Remember, this is registered over the farm.
Oh, registered. Okay.
Yes. So land servitude is registered over the farm. It's not registered over individual. Anything that is registered over individual, it benefits that individual in his or her capacity. And then we go to another one. We said, what is the essential difference between personal servitude and parietal, the real servitude? And discuss fully whether either of or both of them are real rights or personal rights, and give fully reasons for your answer. Do you think a land servitude and a personal servitude is a personal right? Do you think it's a real right? If this question comes, let me be differentiating for you. I told you that a land servitude or you will read for you the differences because they are on your study guide. So you are telling me that if you have a personal servitude, you have a real right, because a person who have a real right can sell. So you tell me that if you can read, I can lease.
No, sorry, man. I thought it's a personal servitude.
Yes,
sorry.
I mean land servitude and personal servitude. Is there are they real rights or personal rights?
I think they are real right.
Real rights, because a person who have a real right has the ownership. So you, I mean, if I lease a farm to you, do you have an ownership of the farm?
No, you have a personal right if you lease.
So I said to you that agreement, servitude, agreement is personal right. You know that. And then you also know that registered
Is real right.
Registered servitude is a limited.
Real right.
It's a limited real right. Therefore, if you register personal land servitude, you will have a limited real right. If you register personal servitude, you will have a limited real right. So it means that that person will have a limited real right and not a personal right or a real right. But if it's not registered, the servitude agreement is personal right. Or let me just say unregistered. Unregistered personal servitude agreement is personal rights. Registered one is a limited real right. This means that the personal right is neither a real right or a ownership, but it is a limited real right. Okay, let me okay guys, so don't forget, when you get into the examination here, you are just differentiating. Then after the differentiating, you have to make to articulate that it's neither both of them, because it's it's a limited real right. It means that when you have a personal right or land servitude, you have a limited real right, and limited real right is not a personal right. It's not a real right. However, it's a limited real right. So it's like we are saying you are a mini owner, a mini owner. If we're talking about the ownership, you are mini owner. Okay, don't forget this, guys.